How y'all doing?
Hey, so she got into a domestic over there at that McCain mini store, whichever that is. I don't know the exact address, but it's that pawn shop thing. What she told me is they got into it. They're gonna go into a divorce. She's basically leaving today, and he was like, "Oh, so we're just done." He grabs her, throws her into the safe. At one point, grabs the keys from her hand, which slices her finger open. She's got blood on her all over her hand. I don't know if it's still there, but I got photos of it. She's got hand marks across her arms, both of her arms. So she said that there's video of it there, but she said he guarantees that he's already deleted it. So from the security system. So
Is he the owner of it or something?
yeah, they both are.
Gotcha. Okay.
They're both owners. This is
her in a safe.
that's what. Yeah, yeah. When I say into a safe, not like
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Her back, I didn't look at her back, but they didn't see anything on her back. But like I said, there are red marks across her arms.
Okay.
Her finger is sliced open. She, to be honest, I don't know if y'all know them or not, but she's worried that everybody knows him and is.
Do you know his name?
Yeah, Danny. I can't think of his last name right now. Shirley. Danny Shirley. It just got broken into a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Danny Shirley, Laurel Shirley.
Okay. Is she? Where's she at?
She's there.
I got you.
I'll grab the camera.
Okay. Oh, I guess I can go ahead and grab the paperwork while I'm out here. We're just walking in and out.
Not signing the papers. Hi guys.
Hey,
So they're, just to catch you up real quick, they're going obviously through the divorce, as like you were saying. They're at the very end.
Okay.
They were supposed to go to court today, but the county offices being closed.
That we didn't. So anyway, what happened is yesterday we were trying to go through and there were a handful of things that we were supposed to divide, okay? And he opened all the safes at the shop. We had the pawn shop, had it printed, okay? And he opened all the safes for me to look at. And so everything was fine last night. He opened the safe here. I got my little jewelry out. And this morning we wake up and he says to me, so we're finished, right? I said, not completely. I said, I don't have the silver yet. He said, it's in my truck. He said, we're finished. I said, we're not completely finished, Dan. And anyway, he starts engaging, becoming aggressive, or what's the word I'm trying to use?
He just started to escalate.
Yeah, escalate. That's the word
He
I'm
started
trying
to
to use.
escalate, and he went and got her purse.
Were you there?
I'm
No,
gonna let
Lucy.
you. I'm gonna let you.
No,
Yeah.
he went and
No, I'm just wondering if you were there as a witness,
Yeah.
if you
No.
saw anything.
No.
there was no witness.
Okay.
So I got in the shower, and I got in the shower. We have two head shower. He gets in there to take a shower with me, and he says, you know, this is what he always says to me. Everything would have been fine if you just talked to me. And I said, I know, you've always said that. And so that's where his anger is. So anyway, I start to get out of the shower. He said, you're not getting out of the shower. And he slammed the shower door shut. And then I pushed it open and I got out and I started drying off, and he becomes more angry and more angry. He gets out and he's like, you're leaving today. He said, you're leaving today. I said, okay, I'm leaving today. And I start getting ready, and he gets my purse. He wants my keys. He wants my keys to the house. He wants my keys to the shop, where we work, everything. And they weren't in there, and he's just frantically searching everywhere for my keys. And so he pushes me here at the house, and I turned my phone on video, and I mean, he was kind of ranting and raving. And anyway, he goes to the shop. I go to the shop. I get there before him. I unlock the gate, unlock the door and go in. And he comes to me right behind me. He says, give me your keys. I said, these are my keys. And he said, give him to me. And he twists them out of my hand, and he cuts my finger a little bit, twists my finger. And so I go back in my office and I'm getting all my work that I need to do. And he comes in there and he says, "Get out." And I had gotten some checks because I was going to write some checks on some bills that I had that were on my desk that I put in a box that are in my truck. And I go back to get a box. Well, he's put, because we got robbed, he's put new locks, and it's like a fortress out there now. And I go to get a box and he pushes me down, and he grabs my scarf and yanks it off of me, and he said, "Give me your keys and get out. Do not come back." And then I go to my desk and he starts pushing me. He grabs me by my arms, and I get over underneath one of the cameras that I knew everything would be on, which I'm sure is already erased. And he, anyway, he threw me against the safe and threw me down on the ground. And then I just got my stuff and left, twisted my knee. I'm having knee surgery at the beginning of next month, and my knee twisted. And so anyway, that is that.
So all this occurred at the storage unit, right? Or did you go from the house to
the pawn shop?
Gotcha, house to
Started
pawn
at the house,
Okay.
then it went to the pawn shop.
At this point, we've heard one detailed account of what allegedly happened, and the timeline is important. According to the woman, this confrontation didn't begin inside the pawn shop. She says the tension started earlier that morning at the house, during an argument connected to their divorce and the division of property. She describes being prevented from leaving the shower, being pressured to hand over her keys, and eventually being told that she had to leave that same day. Then, according to her account, the conflict followed them to the business. She says her husband took the keys from her hand, causing an injury to her finger. She also claims that he grabbed her arms, pushed her, threw her against a safe, and caused her to fall to the floor, twisting a knee that was already scheduled for surgery. But there is an important distinction viewers should keep in mind. At this stage, these are allegations being reported to law enforcement. A detailed statement can help investigators establish a timeline, but detail alone does not automatically prove that every part of an account happened exactly as described. Investigators still have to compare the statement with physical injuries, photographs, video footage, witness accounts, and any inconsistencies that may emerge. And there is another detail that could become critical: the camera system. The woman says she deliberately moved beneath a security camera because she believed it would record what was happening. At the same time, she fears that the footage may already have been erased. If usable video exists, it could provide objective context. If it does not exist, investigators may have to rely more heavily on physical evidence and the competing accounts of the two people involved. For now, we have only heard one side. And before reaching any conclusion, there is still one major question. How will her husband describe the exact same confrontation?
Cool. Okay. All right. Well, first thing I'll do is I'll get a couple pictures from you, of you, and we'll go from there. And then I'll fill out a couple forms with you.
Okay.
And then I'll give you a form to keep, things like that, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, first thing, you got a ID or anything with you? Just be easy.
Sure.
If not, it's fine.
Yeah, I do.
While
And
you
we took some pictures earlier.
Okay. Okay.
while you get pictures and fill out the paperwork, if you can give him ID, but I can do whatever.
Okay. Thank you. And then I guess you
What
can get
else?
his name from her as well.
Okay.
Just where?
Available.
Okay. So of course it's your hand
My hand, my knee,
and your knee. You got any scrapes or bruises on your knee?
it's just swollen.
Just swollen. Okay, perfect. Do you got any bruises anywhere else?
He grabbed me on my arms.
Okay.
It didn't really look like it was, he grabbed me, threw me down. It doesn't appear to be, but
Is there any redness there or anything? Okay. All right. Well, we can
you want me to
all
put
that.
on a t-shirt?
Whatever you're comfortable in.
Let me
we
put
can
a
take away-
t-shirt
Okay.
on, and that way, let me just get a,
Do you have any marks on your back?
I don't know.
Okay. If
You
you would,
can-
if you would like
Yeah.
to have her go back there and check your back,
We,
so trying to keep. We have to photograph injury, but I don't want to put you in
Right.
an uncomfortable situation with photographs and stuff like
here,
that.
put your,
So,
Oops, what am I doing crazy? I'm a little crazy right now. Oh my gosh, Lolly.
Is he
Pictures.
still at the pawn shop now?
Oh, I'm sure he is, yeah. Here is the video from him yelling at me this morning. Not that that matters to you. Here's my... And I know the light's too... Let me open the door.
Have you made any previous reports?
No, I never would. Because he's a gun dealer. And I didn't want him to lose anything. You know, I've been with him
Is your
for
knee
40
normally
years.
that swollen?
No, it twisted at the shop. It's swollen a little bit, but not normally like that.
Okay.
So, anyway, he's a gun dealer, dudes. If you've been in there, you know how many guns we have. But this is the 5th time, so I mean. Anyway, so I'm
still taking myself just to.
You can
So-
let me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can let me.
It's just,
move in picture.
yeah, whatever you're comfortable with.
It's fine. I'm comfortable.
Good pictures, but
Yeah, you're good. So what I'll do is I'll start with like just a overview picture. I'll start front and I'll work my way around. Then I'll just get a little bit closer to you, okay? And then eventually I'll have you.
Do you want to stand in the line?
What's up with your yeah, wherever the best lighting
I
is.
think over here is better.
Okay, yes, sir. Yeah, I got one.
Do you want to do outside?
Hey.
That's fine. It's better light out here.
Okay, all right. There we go. 1 second, okay. All right, could you face? There you go. There you go. And then could you face away from me? And then, yep. All right, I'll get a little bit closer to you so I know it's your hands. All right, so you can just put your arms down by your side one more time. All right, then I'll get the left side of your face.
You want my glasses off?
No, ma'am, it's fine. You don't have any bruises on your eyes or anything?
No,
I got you. Okay.
uh-uh.
Then I'll get the back side of your head. You didn't hit your head on anything, right?
I don't know. I'm sure tomorrow everything will be sore.
Okay. All right, face me one more time. And then you can stick your hands out. Yeah, you can.
Actually, my fingers are a little bruised on top. And my nerves are shot.
Okay, and then you said you got some redness on your arms, and that was it.
He just grabbed
Got
me.
some. Okay, yeah, we got a little bit. Right there.
out with.
Yeah. All right, and then you said your knee. Are you able to roll your pants leg up? If not, it's fine. Okay. So if you want to sit down, because I'll have you, I'll take a picture of both so they can possibly see the difference between.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's a long
No,
process.
honey, it's okay.
There we go.
Now, I will tell you that I'm getting a knee replacement, and it's not, it's maybe 10% bigger than the other one whenever it is
So
a
if you
normal
had to put
day.
a number on your knee, if it's normally it's a little bit bigger,
It's-
but is it twice as big?
It's
Is it-
45% bigger than it would be.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then as of now, before previous, is it twice as big as normal?
Oh, it's twice as big as normal, and it's never swollen up here.
Okay.
So,
Okay, but she checked your back, right? Not on your back.
I don't know.
Okay, I got you. I'll ask her before we go any further.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Missy.
Excuse me.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Was there anything on my back that you saw?
Okay. All right. Okay. You want to sit here?
Sure.
Gotcha. Okay. So we'll fill out a few forms. Thank you. So the first question is going to be: has Mr. Danny ever used a weapon against you or threatened to use a weapon against you?
Nothing other than his fist.
Okay.
He's,
But
so
nothing.
no gun,
Okay,
no,
gotcha.
none of that. No.
Okay. Has he ever threatened to kill you or?
No, he's never threatened to kill
Do
me.
you guys have children together?
We have 4
He's
children.
never threatened to kill you or the kids? Or
No, never.
All right. Do you think he would try to kill you? With everything going on, that's just your honest opinion.
Yeah, I've thought it for a good while, only because he's crazy.
I got you. Yes, ma'am. Take your time. We're in no rush. Okay. Obviously he owns the pawn shop and he has weapons he could easily get to, right?
Oh,
Gotcha.
there's weapons everywhere.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
here at the house. Yeah, everywhere.
All right. So has he ever tried to choke or strangle you? Oh, we can go as slow as you need to. No rush.
He's grabbed me by the throat once and threw me down, but he didn't choke or strangle. So
Okay.
that's
So with him grabbing you by the throat and throwing you down, did it take away your breath for a moment or anything
No.
like that? Okay.
no, it didn't.
All right. So is he violently or constantly jealous?
No, I don't give him a reason to be.
Okay. All right. Does he try to control most of your daily activities?
He controls everything, but
Try to control where you go, what you
No.
do? Okay.
no.
Not even who you talk to or anything like that?
Pardon me?
I said not even who you talk to or anything
Oh,
like that?
no.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Obviously.
There was a time
Okay.
whenever he didn't want me to talk to any of my family members or friends, he kind of started isolating me, and then I put a stop to it.
Okay. So.
But that was not today.
Okay. But it has happened.
It has.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So obviously y'all were living together here. Have y'all separated and started living in different places?
We haven't. I have a place in Bentonville, but we have been living together, forever.
Okay. So.
We
And
are
y'all
not-
are going through the divorce.
We're
as well.
going through the divorce. I will be leaving today.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Are you currently unemployed?
No, sir, I'm employed.
Okay. Gotcha. Is he currently unemployed?
No, he is employed.
Okay. Has he ever tried to kill himself?
No.
Did you know? Okay.
He threatened it one time. I mean, he threatened that I could end this, but that was years ago. I think he was trying to manipulate me.
Okay, I got you. Do you have a child that he believes is not his?
No,
Okay, gotcha. And does he follow you, spy on you, or leave you threatening messages?
no,
And is there anything else that worries you about your safety when dealing with him? Do you think he'll start trying to follow you or anything
No.
just out of the blue?
No.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, so we got a list of we got a number for a hotline you can speak to. They can give you a bunch of information about what to do, where you can go, any shelters and things like that. Would you like to
Okay.
speak with them today while we're here, or you
no,
want to call them
I
later?
don't need to.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay. Yes, ma'am. If you need anything, if anything changes, if he comes here and starts trying to start something else,
I'll be gone before he,
Okay.
well, hopefully, I'll be gone before he gets out and about.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
he usually doesn't leave the shop.
Okay.
He's got to man the shop.
okay, I got you. Yeah. Well, like I said, if anything changes, let us know. Okay. Unfortunately. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. No
I
problem.
really appreciate you guys. I hate that you're here, but
I'd rather us be here
Right.
and you be alive than us not show up and you not be alive.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's right.
Okay,
Alright.
okay.
Be careful on the
Take
road,
care.
man.
Yeah, I will. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Bye now.
Before officers speak with the husband, this is where the case becomes more complicated. The interview has moved beyond a simple account of what allegedly happened that morning. Officers have now documented the woman's injuries and asked a series of questions designed to evaluate possible risk. Her answers do not create a completely simple picture. She says her husband never threatened to kill her or their children. She says he never threatened her with a gun, but she also describes previous physical incidents, including one occasion when she says he grabbed her by the throat and threw her down. She recalls a period when he allegedly tried to isolate her from family and friends. And although she says she never made a previous police report, she indicates that this was not the first physical incident. That raises an important question often seen in domestic violence investigations. Why would someone remain silent about earlier incidents? There can be many possible reasons, and investigators cannot assume that silence means an event did or did not occur. In this case, the woman gives her own explanation. She says her husband is a gun dealer and that she did not want a report to affect his livelihood. She also says they had been together for approximately 40 years. But investigators must still examine every statement critically. This case is unfolding during a bitter divorce involving a house, a business, money, property, access, and disputed keys. Those circumstances do not prove that an assault occurred, and they do not prove that an allegation is false. They simply create a high-conflict environment in which motive, memory, emotion, and evidence all have to be examined carefully. There is also the issue of access to firearms. The presence of firearms does not, by itself, prove that a person is violent. But when officers are evaluating potential risk during a domestic dispute, immediate access to a large number of weapons can become an important safety consideration. Up to this moment, the investigation has been shaped almost entirely by the wife's account and the injuries officers observed. Now, officers are heading to the pawn shop, and for the first time, the man accused will have the opportunity to explain what he says actually happened.
Let me get some roll on that show, okay?
What'd you do? I don't know. I was with her at the movies last night.
Oh, that's wrong.
Man, we got them all put up.
I would say.
That's me. Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm fine, sir.
Hey, I'm a deputy parks here. So
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, sir. That'll be fine. Did y'all hear anything else about that story going? Proud North Florida?
Hello, Mr. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm deputy parks, deputy Paradise.
Yes, sir.
Routed.
Yes,
So, obviously, I think you know why we're here. But I didn't have
Got a good idea.
I got you. Okay. So we spoke with your wife. She said some things happened. We're just trying to get your side of the story of what happened and everything. So just from, I guess, time y'all woke up and I guess everything started happening, just kind of walk me through.
I've been trying to get a divorce for 4 years. Every time we come up, I've had heart surgery twice. I've had hip replacement and I had COVID. I got a 6-month extension for each one of those things. My wife, the judge signed our divorce decree. I've got a copy of it out in my truck. That I wound up with the business. I wound up with the house. She got all her other stuff. I've had that was April the 17th of last year. Yeah. And then I got and then I paid her for the house. I transferred all the money over to her. I've done everything I'm supposed to do. We had a court date today, and they followed the judge follows the court follows the Little Rock, North Rock school thing. So I waited 5 months for this one and got put off on this one. My wife's not supposed to be here. You know, I'll show you in our divorce.
As far as here at the shop?
We're at our house. Because the both of them, I wound up with both of them. She won't leave. Okay, this morning, you know, she has keys to things that she's not supposed to have. I went and took her name off of some checking accounts this morning. There were email addresses of things that were the companies that I wound up with that were forwarded to her. Okay, she came in with her set of keys. I asked for her set of keys. She told me she wasn't going to give them to me. I took them away from her. And I told her that she needed to move. She needs to get whatever she needs to do. We had negotiated for a peaceful settlement yesterday. She gave me a list of stuff and gave her everything that she wanted. And since we have this extension, the last one I got was for 5 months out. So I'm kind of under the impression that I'm going to be stuck for another 5 months. I did take her keys away from her and escorted her.
Okay. All right. So she's saying that some other things happen, like you push her into a safe and threw her on the floor and things like that.
No.
Any of that happened? Do you guys have cameras? Did it happen here?
Not in that area. No, sir.
But y'all do have cameras on the property?
We do on the retail area. We don't have it in the back.
Okay. Where did it happen in the back? Like behind the counter or something?
No, sir. It was in the back of the building, not back of the building, the back of this office.
Back to the office?
Yes, sir.
Inside, outside?
It was inside the
Inside.
building, yes.
On the back side of the office?
Yes, sir. There are no cameras there.
No cameras, anything like that? Okay. So you didn't push her, kick, swipe, hit,
I took my keys away from
keys?
her. I didn't slap her. I didn't hit her. I didn't kick her. I didn't kick her. I didn't throw her down. I spun her around and she fell in the floor.
Spun around and fell in the
I wasn't malicious at all. I'm not going to hit a woman. I got too much to lose for
I
that.
got you. Yes, sir. So I know, are there any cameras that possibly I'm trying to look out for your best interests and hers because it's leaning it's leaning more her way. Just being honest with you, I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Would you like to see my divorce decree?
Yeah, I'll look at all of that.
Definitely.
I'm trying to. I know most of that will be simple, like the whole deal of if she wouldn't have given you the keys and everything. It's not really too much we can do about that on our end. You just have to take that back to court and be like, hey, you've already told her she's supposed to do stuff.
I didn't hit her in the leg. You know, it's in her best interest to fall down, headbutt the wall, do anything in the world for that.
Okay.
I didn't hit her.
And same thing at the house. Nothing. Did anything
I
happen
did
at the
not
house?
hit her. No, didn't do it. No cameras at the house. Nope. Didn't lay a hand on her.
Okay.
It was okay enough for her to come to work this morning.
Okay. And what about you? Did she do anything to you or hit, kick, punch, anything?
No, sir. I mean, other than struggle for the keys, you know, but no, she didn't hit me. She didn't. No, she didn't.
If you don't mind, just speaking to him, let me talk to him real quick and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
You want to just double confirm his information, making sure?
You need my driver's license, sir?
Actually, yeah, you got it.
Well, you know me already.
Partially.
Yeah, okay. I'll be glad to. Thank you.
Are you welcome?
Is that all you needed?
Yes, sir.
Would you accompany me to my truck so we can get that divorce decree out?
All right, hold on just a second.
Yes, sir.
I'll let them do what they're doing.
No problem, no.
All right, if you don't mind, can you show me like where everything took place, if you don't mind?
Sure. Come on in. Okay. Yep, she walked back here. She had her keys. She was fixing to open this door. She turned around. Asked her for the keys. She said no. I reached and grabbed them out of her hand. She went that way. She said she's getting some boxes. She picked up a couple of boxes, including some of my checks. She's not supposed to have my checks. Okay, not a problem. I took my checks out of it, and I grabbed the box, and I handed her the box, and she turned around like this and tripped and fell against the door. Does that work? No, sir. That one works for that safe. It's a very limited spot about this big. Basically, we've got it set up.
Is there any way we can see that?
Yes, sir. I will have to figure out which one it is. I've got 2 different DVR systems.
We'll wait on that. And also, what is this? Is like a storage room?
What's
Or
that, sir?
like an inventory room? I guess.
This is inventory where we keep all our pawn stuff. Yes, sir.
Okay, I got you. Oh yeah, if you don't mind, we just take a look at that.
Okay.
You can take the time to figure out which one it is. And we'll go from there.
It'll take me just a second. Let me look back here and see if I went back here.
So is it like, I know it's like fully recording, but does it like mainly start recording when it hits motion, or is it just a constant record?
It looks like this one's a constant record. This looks like what it's set on.
Do you know what time it all happened?
I started probably 8:15-ish.
Like, I'm still trying to catch up. So, like, did y'all come together, or did she get here and you showed up?
She came out. I mean, she left home this morning. And then she came out here to do whatever, anything but pack up and leave. And then she winds up, came in to get other things, which I really think when she's taking something out of here, I really think it's up to both of us to be able to see what she's taking out. But, you know, that doesn't seem to apply to her.
Exactly. And y'all's divorce is finalized on Friday, or is it finalized now? Or are you still in that process, like in that gray area?
The 17th of last year.
Is that when you filed, or is that when it was?
That's when it was final. Our divorce was final April 17th of last year.
Okay.
And I just.
And y'all already did the whole court thing when she's got to leave and all that?
Yep. She won't leave. She was with contempt of court today. Back up, slow it down. That's where she's saying I hit her.
I'm with you. When you back up to that point, just try to just like run slowly.
Yes, sir, I will. Her leave. She don't want to leave. She don't want to leave. You gotta go. Gotta go. You're not supposed to be out here.
All right, could you back it up just a little bit more?
Yes, sir, I'll be glad to. How far back would you like?
Just when everything started. And so you were basically at that point, like I say, trying to get rid of you. I guess you were trying to get that stuff.
I was trying to push her out the door. Yes, sir, I was. We'll start right there, okay?
Yeah.
Let me go back further.
Yeah, that's fine right there.
Okay. That's it.
All right, Mr. Dan, you guys step right there. Alright, so all I do this time is go ahead and put your hands on your back, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you wasn't going anything like that?
Anything in your pockets that you want to leave here
No, sir.
that has like value that you don't want to be at the jail?
I just got a couple of keys in my pocket, but I'm not going to get here.
Do you have any keys to the door that you want to give to your staff so they can secure it when it's closing time, or?
Dude, 1 second. Walk you out of here. Double lock them so they shouldn't tighten up on you, but if you get uncomfortable, let me know, alright?
So I'm getting, what am I being arrested for?
So you'll be arrested for domestic battery. Okay.
The investigation has now reached its turning point. After hearing both accounts, examining the reported injuries, visiting the location, and reviewing the available evidence, officers have decided to arrest the husband on suspicion of domestic battery. But notice what appears to have influenced that decision. The husband denies hitting, kicking, or intentionally throwing his wife to the ground. However, his account is not a complete denial of physical contact. He acknowledges taking the keys from her, and at one point, he says that he turned or spun her around and that she fell. That distinction may be significant. The disagreement is no longer simply between physical contact happened and physical contact never happened. Instead, the dispute centers on the nature of that contact, the amount of force involved, whether it was intentional, and whether it caused the injuries officers documented. The wife describes being grabbed, pushed into a safe, and thrown to the floor. The husband describes a struggle involving keys and says she fell after he turned her around. Those are two very different interpretations of the same encounter, and this is where physical evidence can become especially important. Officers photographed a cut on the woman's hand, redness on her arms, bruising around her fingers, and swelling in her knee. The knee injury is more difficult to evaluate because she already had a medical condition and was preparing for surgery. But officers appear to consider the combination of visible injuries, her statement, and the husband's acknowledgement of some physical contact when deciding that probable cause exists. Probable cause, however, is not the same as a conviction. An arrest does not determine guilt. It means officers believe the available facts meet the legal threshold to take someone into custody and allow the case to move forward through the justice system. There may still be questions about the camera footage, the divorce documents, ownership of the property, and whether additional evidence supports or contradicts either account. But at this moment, officers are making a decision based on what they can observe, what each person has told them, and the evidence available at the scene. And now, the case moves from a disputed domestic confrontation into the criminal justice process.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so
Give me a
no matter what she did off the camera has nothing to do with it.
So that's kind of why I asked earlier. Well, we can talk about it right here before we get up.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked you earlier if she did anything to you, right? Because we got to go by evidence. And
Yes,
so that goes by bruises, that goes by swelling, and cuts, lacerations, or anything like that. Okay, that's why I asked earlier if you had anything, so we could possibly look at that before we come viewing evidence. You get what I'm saying? Because
This is the only one I have.
I got you. So do you have any bruises or anything, scratches, anything like that?
No, sir, not that I know. I bruise real easy.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay. Yes, sir. So that's what we have to go off of. And right now,
Okay.
I mean, she's got a swollen knee, she's got some other marks and things like that, and then that with video.
Yes, sir.
So it's not like we're just, I don't want you to think we're just taking her side. I know anytime we deal with, or I've dealt with Mills, you're going to take her side just because she's, we gotta.
I see the evidence. I do, sir. I
We
understand.
gotta look at the evidence. Okay.
Yeah. Can I call my attorney?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Once
Okay.
you get down to the jail or whatever, you talk to them. They'll let you call your attorney, and they should be able to come down to the jail and everything.
I got you.
I'm gonna grab one too. Make sure you don't go.
No, that's fine.
You want us to do booking or you want to do the full booking?
I think what?
We'll do full booking. We'll transport, we'll do full booking. Okay. And we'll enter all the information on the report. Are those the keys that you want them to have?
Yes, I'd like to unhook those off my belt, and I've got another one of the keys in my left front pocket that I want.
Do you have any crazy amount of cash in your wallet?
$1,000.
The money will be put into a machine, and when they give it back to you, it will be on like a debit card.
A gift card, pretty much.
Yeah,
A gift card. One more.
it's a Visa one, so.
That's something that Placer County uses.
So I got my wallet in my back pocket.
So you want to take the cash with you, right?
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give it to Josh up front, if you don't mind. Can we do that, or will I need mine?
You want
Just whatever you want to take.
you want to take that out?
I don't want to take anything with me, to be honest with you. I'll take my driver's license, just in my front shirt pocket.
We can do
I'll
that.
have that, and then we'll give everything else to Josh. That'll be fine, Josh.
Well, we'll let you take your phone though, so you have a point of contact.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll need those. I don't know if I've got anything in my front pocket, in my shirt, maybe some keys or something in there.
We're transporting.
Okay.
So just what I do normally, take my pen.
308 Sheriff Street.
Don't lose it.
That's what we're gonna put in my pocket.
Oh, yeah. Tell me what to do, man. I'm new at this.
Y'all put them in yours?
Yeah. I want to do this to Josh real quick. We'll talk about it.
The part, we all split from here, go to the northeast office, and the guy there trying to go in and fix the heat. I'm taking it to show you the booking process.
Okay.
I kind of,
Yeah, you take one.
I do one in there just to make sure she got everything.
Okay. All right. Just to confirm, Mr. Shirley, you don't have anything on you, correct?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna pat you down again, okay? Oh, you relax on. Yes, sir. Right. Okay, hold on just a second. I want to see what you say. Hope you lace one. Alright, when you get there, you don't have to. You have to take your shoes off, so I just want to let you know that now.
That'll be fine.
Josh's got to get a long clip for me.
Yeah, if you don't mind, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Not bad.
I was going to say, what is that?
How do I drop it? Do you have my phone number? Just call me.
They still gave me my phone.
Okay. When we get there, we'll allow you to go through your phone for phone numbers only, because we have to put that in property.
Yes, sir.
But if I give you a piece of paper and you write phone numbers on it, they'll let you take that back there for when it's time to make phone calls.
Okay. Can I give him the phone number that I need to call right now?
Absolutely.
If you don't mind. I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
You don't know what it is on the top of your head?
No, sir.
If you don't mind him going through your phone, he can get that.
That's fine. Go ahead.
You don't understand.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. Okay. Guys, anything else?
No, sir. That's it. Okay.
Alrighty. How do we do this?
All right, put your right foot in, put your left foot in.
Like a hooker turkey?
Yes, sir.
All right.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
You good there?
Sir, I'm all well. Thank you.
Okay, let me get you to scoot over to your left for me.
I was moved pretty cold.
All right, scoot over to your left just a little bit more. All right, you good on?
Yeah.
You good around your neck?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
All right. Okay.